Hey guys, how's it going today? So it's the 11th, and sure enough, the week started out. It looks like it's a little wet. Still storms up in the northeast, storms in the southwest, and storms in the northwest. So, kind of is continuing on that same cycle that we had talked about. You can see. So let's first focus on the eastern seaboard. So if we look along the eastern seaboard, we can see the lows still moving its way northward. It's bringing the weather that's down here off the Outer Banks, as well as weather that's going up by New York. If we turn on the buoys and just take a real quick look at wind gust, we can see 40s and almost 50s heading on shore over by Long Island. And if we look down south by the Outer Banks, we can see 30s to high 20s wind gust. So yeah, it still looks like that storm is still kind of making everything wet and probably driving a little bit of coastal flooding in the area. So yeah, people need to just kind of keep their eyes out on that. Now, if we're going to go ahead and shift over, let's go to the southwest. That's kind of where the action is. So right now we have the weather still from the remains of Tropical Storm Raymond coming through the area. Southern Arizona is definitely getting hit pretty good. There's flash flood warning in effect, and there's enhanced risks about 10 to 15% of some pretty inclement weather. So we've got special weather statements going out with lots of different these storm cells that you can see traveling up. So there still is the risk of the flash flooding in the low-lying areas, and so that's something that's going to definitely be worth keeping an eye on. If we move a little bit north, we can see that there is hydrologic out. Let's see what that is. High flows and rivers and stuff over in northwestern New Mexico, and then going into southwestern Colorado near the Durango area where our buddy Andrew Tech is. Talked to him the other day. He's going to try to get us some live photos when he can. We can see that we have some cells moving up, going down, coming up past the spring. So they're going to be getting some weather soon. If we switch over to the Cape Hux radar, we can see what kind of, there's some cells, see, burning across. We also got some snow and ice showing up in the upper elevations, ice over here, snow up in here. So Pikes Peak's probably going to get a little bit of snow on top. It'll be pretty as usual. But now let's go ahead and look over at the northwest, because that's where this storm, that low pressure, is slowly but surely descended down onto Northern California and is moving ashore in this area, bringing a lot of rain. It'll continue to bring some flash flood concerns for tomorrow into Southern California. So in low-lying areas again and burn scars, there could be some flooding. It's also bringing some snow to the region. So yeah, it's a pretty busy day. Midwest is still being the Midwest. We've got weather, but nothing too that was wild. Nothing too concerning as far as the hostile meso environment. There's the meso analysis. I already ran it earlier. Doesn't really show favorable capes or anything for much development as far as in the way of tornadoes, but that could always change. But this is going to continue to keep moving across the upper Mississippi Valley and into Tuesday, and then who knows where it'll go from there. But there still is some probably really good storms that are going to be developing in there, as we can see. And then if we go down to the Gulf Coast, talking about boring, nothing happening down to the Gulf Coast. Almost no weather even in Florida, which is kind of weird. So if we go to the radar for the NOAA, the National Weather Service, down at KPW, really, there's not much going on down there. So just some stuff off of the southwestern tip or southeastern tip of Florida. But yeah, it's kind of boring. Which is good. We can use boring every once in a while, but we'll definitely be keeping our eyes out for this. And then I'm going to run over, we'll look at the Hamptons cam from Long Island and just get an idea of where those waves. This is a live cam of weather coming ashore. This is Cooper's Beach. It's not horrible. Probably, so I bet you there's some people out there sneaking some surf in. Don't blame them. Here's Atlantic Avenue. Pretty nice out there. Probably trying to keep people from surfing to not get them caught up in any. And then there's Tobay Beach again. We had that one the other day. That's the 1950s cam that is live, but it looks like something out of the 1950s. But yep, water's still really rough. So outside of that, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys stay dry. If you're not in the area, if you are, definitely, leave a comment, send me a report, do something, because I'd really like to learn more about what you guys are experiencing out there. When I'm not on, I'm going to be running a live cam or a live radar feed, and we'll see how that does too as well. See if people enjoy that. But if you do, great. But it's going to be running anyway. So, all right, man. Have a great day, guys. Stay blessed.